Hello, it's Alan. So today, just now, I went to a barber for, I think, the first time. So that was fun and exciting, so I wanted to share the knowledge that I've gained about barbershops in case there anybody out there who wants to know more about how to go to the barber, because I didn't really know that much about it. I was kind of a nerd and looked online first. Or I looked at one of those trans websites, what's that one called? Hudson's, to get tips for barbershop, because I couldn't ask my brother because he never gets a haircut. He has long hair. And I don't have my dad anymore, so anyway, so how it worked was, well, I looked on Yelp online to find a barbershop that had good reviews, and then I just went there, and I walked in, and there were 2 barbers, 2 chairs, 2 guys getting haircuts, and then 3 guys waiting, but I waited because it was supposed to be a good barbershop, and there was no sign-up sheet or anything, which I think there might be at some other barbershops. It's like you're just supposed to pay attention to where you are in line and like who is already there when you come in. So I was glad that there was a wait, because that let me just watch and see what the guys did and see how the barbers worked. So that was kind of fun and useful, and it was interesting because it was silent the whole time. There was a TV going, playing some show, like one of those hot rod shows, like on the History Channel, which was pretty funny. But the only talking was when each guy would briefly tell the barber what he wanted in the beginning of the haircut. And I think most of the guys that I overheard said something like, I want it short, but not too short. It's like, what are they supposed to do with that? I don't know. Anyway. And I was fine with there not being talking, because I always find it difficult and awkward to think of things to say in conversation when I'm getting a haircut or some other similar, like, service situation. So that was fine, but I felt a little bit sorry for the barbers, because I think that cutting hair all day would be a really tedious job anyway. And even though I'm not somebody who likes to chatter a lot, it seems like it would be so tedious to just silently cut hair all day. Plus, they had to keep their arms, the barbers had to keep their arms up the whole time, like, cutting hair, because they had these cool old barber seats, and I gather that they didn't move up and down or spin, because I never saw either of the barbers do that, which seems inconvenient for them. But anyway, so when it was my turn, I just got up and went over to the chair, because I noticed that's what the guys ahead of me did, and I sat down after the guy swept off the seat, and then he was like, how are you today? And I'm like, I'm good, how are you? And then he quietly just got me set up, put the little paper around my neck, which I liked, and the cape, and then he asked me what I wanted, and I brought a picture from the internet to show what I wanted. And he's like, okay, yeah, I can do that. And, well, I don't know if it's totally like the picture. This is pretty short. Kind of too short, considering that I have fine, thin hair, which I hate. But it's not too bad. I mean, I wanted it to sort of go up a little bit here, which it kind of does. But, like, you can really see my scalp a lot, even, like, up there. But, anyway... so, well, no, that's a little embarrassing to show you guys the pictures that I brought. Anyway, so he just proceeded to cut my hair, using the electric buzzer a lot, which is, of course, what I expected, and I like that. And so that was pretty uneventful. And I was wondering if he was going to do to me what he did to all the other guys. And he did, which is that he, like at the end, after finishing the haircut and like using the electric buzzer on the back of my neck, he got like hot shaving cream and put a little around my ear and then around my neck, and shaved those parts with a straight razor, which was cool because that's the first time I've experienced that. It made me feel quite manly. It was a little funny because I don't really have much of any like scruff or anything, but it was cool. It made me feel included. Yeah, and I was glad that I have been shaving my face, as I talked about in my previous video, so that I didn't have much fuzz to give me away as what they probably already think I am anyway, which is like a super young guy. But, whatever. And that reminds me, yeah, I was wondering what the barber was thinking of me. Like, here's this guy who looks like 17, yet he has some white hairs sprinkled throughout his head? What's the deal with that? Well, that's because I'm 32. What else? Yeah, so then after that, he finished off, he brushed my face with like an actual soft brush with like long bristles on it, which was cool. Because at the place where I've been going for years, where I go to the same guy all the time at this tiny little salon, not a fancy salon, kind of a cheap salon, he always got the hair off of me by just blasting me all over with the hairdryer, so it was a different experience, and I liked it. And then he handed me the mirror, and he was like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "That's great." And so then he took the cape off, I got up, we went over to the cash register, which seemed like straight out of the, I don't even know, like 1950s, 1960s. It was a cool cash register. And then I gave him the money plus a tip. He shook my hand, and I was like, bye. So that's really it. It was pretty simple and straightforward and pleasant, and it was good. So when I was waiting before getting my hair cut, when I saw the other guys get the shaving cream, and then there was one guy who got some kind of, I don't know if it was like aftershave or what, like on the neck. And come to think of it, I'm not sure if I got that or not, if he did like aftershave kind of stuff, or if it was just water that he wiped me off with. But anyway, when I was watching that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna smell very manly. That's awesome. I should have, like, scheduled time to go to the barber before a night out or something. But then afterwards, I was like, you know, I smell kind of like just an old man. I was not too keen on the scent of the shaving cream or whatnot. And I just rinsed my head off just now, because the hairs were itching me, but yeah, so I kind of got rid of that smell. But still I like it better than a non-barbershop, because, like, usually when you walk into any salon kind of place, even, like, Supercuts, it smells like hair product, like hairspray or something, and I have always, for my whole life, hated that smell. It drives me crazy. And, like, when I would go to the place that I've gone to for years, when I have the same guy cut my hair, like, he washes my hair in the beginning, which is nice, feels good, but I don't like the, like, conventional chemical scent of the shampoo and stuff that he uses, because I'm a little bit of a hippie and I use more, like, natural shampoo at home. So, it was really nice to be in a place where you didn't have, like, the hairspray kind of scent. So, yeah, I think that's about it about the barber. I'm really tired today. Very tired. Sorry if I seem kind of like... Anyway. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, because I'm now a barbershop expert. Not really. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.